Hey guys, Calejandro here and welcome back to another episode of Republic of Calejandria. In this episode, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. As you can hear, I'm doing voiceovers now. Yay! As if anybody was really excited about this. Anyways, I'm actually doing voiceovers now since I think this is a much easier way of getting my message across and explaining what's happening on screen without putting your attention away from it. So before I go on explaining what's happening in this episode and what we're going to be doing, I just want to give those of you who are new to this channel and this series a little bit of background to Calejandria and what it is. Calejandria, or formerly known as the Republic of Calejandria, is an island nation located in the center of trade in the region. Calejandria was the longest established trading hub before it became what we know of it today. After the discovery of large swatches of natural gas and oil in the region, the country went through an economic and population boom in such a short amount of time that public infrastructure just couldn't handle the demands. And because of this, the Republic finally passed laws and reforms calling for the rehabilitation of its current infrastructure and the creation of brand new cities to accommodate the ever-growing population of Calejandria. One of those, being the most ambitious of them all, is this project which we're doing right here, which is the creation of a brand new capital for the country. So that's basically the gist of what Calejandria is. It's the capital city. It's the project which we're going to be doing, the capital city, which still doesn't have a name. So if any of you have any suggestions on what we should name this city, comment down below. We're still open to discussions with it. It's still not final, but getting on with what's happening on the screen. You just saw me build roads in this district. This district is initially this district was actually the old city that the country chose for its beautiful location at the southern end of the island, I guess. So as you can see, I'm placing down smaller buildings as this are to represent the older buildings in this area, which were originally here before the construction of the brand new city started. So it's kind of like mixing old with new and respecting the past while looking towards the future. So this build is kind of inspired by, I think, Vancouver, where you have buildings close to each other, mid-rises like commercial buildings at the base with skyscrapers on top. So that's basically the inspiration for this district. And I guess that explains what the district is going to look like. I'll be back when I have anything interesting to say and to explain about what's happening here on the screen. Don't forget to drink your water, as they say, and I'll be back soon. I'm back. So I'm back here to explain what's happening right now. So as you can see, I'm building some little shops on this beautiful little road with trees and on the sides and bike lanes, and this is a very nice neighborhood to be in. So this is inspired by, this area is to be a walkable part of the area. The entire area actually is walkable, so you can see with the wide pathways and the broad streets. So this area, these small buildings are actually under the larger buildings, so it's kind of like a mixed-use development with the commercial buildings at the bottom, the shops at the bottom, offices or residential buildings on top. So anywhere you walk around, there's no dead spots anywhere. So when you turn the street, go to another part of the city, of this district actually, you'll just see lots of shops and it's not boring around here. So it's basically Eastwood right here, a densely packed mixed-use development, which was actually the old city that was located here, as I explained in the intro. So if any of you guys have any suggestions on what else I could build in the next episode, I would gladly appreciate to hear your suggestions. And if any of you have any comments on my voiceovers, since it's my first time doing a voiceover and I'm not really a native English speaker, I'm just using this accent because I tried recording using my American accent and I think it sounds quite a bit weird, you know. I don't know, comment down below. I'm going to switch now to my American accent, and comment down below which one you liked more. Oh, I just flipped right there. Oh my god, I'm flipping. Anyways, so here I'm building a hotel, a resort area near the interchange, so it's elevated so that the people in the pool can actually have a view of the sea, of the bay, without being obstructed by the highways, because it's at the same level with the highway or slightly above it. So now I'm placing in more of these buildings. These buildings are actually, oh, I said that I would be changing to the American accent. Okay, so these buildings are actually the buildings by Joker 1979 on Reddit. I forgot his name on the workshop, but basically I leave a link down below of his Steam workshop page and the assets that I used. I still haven't made a mods and assets list because I really don't know how to do that. So if you guys have any suggestions on how to make a mods and assets list, hit me up in the comments down below, because a lot of you guys have been requesting it. By a lot I mean like 3 people, but that's a lot because nobody really comments that much on these videos, and if they do, it's quite nice to hear what you think of the city, because I really do put a lot of time and effort into building this. And thank you guys for appreciating the first few episodes. I'm still new to this, so if you have any tips on how I can improve on the gaming world, because I haven't delved into this community before that much. Okay, well, I'm going on through many different I'm going through a tangent, a weird tangent right here. So okay, so this area is a office space, an office block. So each block has a specific, you know, kind of a specific vibe to it. So as I've said before, most of the first 2 levels of the buildings here are commercial, and the top are offices. And the offices here are owned by the biggest companies in the country, and they've invested heavily in this sector in this district because of the walkability, again, as I've said, and also luxury developers chose this place to build because of its prime location near to the parks. And having said that this has direct access to the waterfront park, which still doesn't have a name. So if any of you want to comment down below what we should name this waterfront park, hit me up in the comments below. So just keep hitting up people. Yeah. Anyways, for those of you who are wondering or just curious of where this city takes inspiration from, I forgot to explain in the first episode that this city takes a lot of inspiration from Chicago, current day Chicago, and also Daniel Burnham's plan for Chicago, the old plan in 1910, which was very different from what Chicago is now. It was part of the City Beautiful movement to make cities better, because during the late 1800s, cities were polluted, a lot of people were sick, a lot of people were starving. It was not a good place to be in. That's why the rich people left to farther areas that were near railways. But anyways, so as you can see here right now, oh, that was a weird segue. So as you can see here right now, I'm building an intersection using the intersection marking tool. Okay, I'm flipping accents. I don't know how to manage them, but anyways, I'm using the intersection marking tool to make this custom intersection that I made. It's a asymmetric 3 and 4 lane avenue road intersection. So yeah, this is a very walkable road, and a very few cars go through here actually, since it's it's not really that well connected. Again, because I left again, so I'm back again. That makes me a back and forth type of person. I don't know. Anyways, weird tangent. I'm customizing this road to be a little bit more green, have a bit of shade with some trees, add foliage, because there is literally none of these right now. So we're doing that because Calejandria is a tropical country. It has a lot of foliage, like tons of foliage. So I'm not actually that good at landscaping. I'm just placing bushes, just placing bushes everywhere, tap, just to fill in the gaps. And the frame rate is not that bad, but it's quite bad. To those of you asking my computer specs, I don't think anyone would like to know the specs of the computer, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it I'm actually using a very old computer, so I think the parts that I'm using for my computer are no longer available to be bought anywhere, especially in the developed world. Adding more greeneries, as you can see here, adding more grass to the sides. So since this road has to have a lot of trees to the side, so that there's a division between the place people will walk and for the cars, so the people are safe from the cars, and the speed limit here is kept at a minimum, decreasing the chances of accidents. Yeah, I'm a road expert. Not really. I just watch a lot of videos about roads. I like roads, especially trains. I like trains more. Why did I go off to this tangent again? Hey guys, it's me again, but sadly I'm back here because it's almost the end of the video, but it's not the end of Calejandria, it's just the beginning. If you want to see and be up to date with the latest from it, new episodes, special, like whatever, consider subscribing to the channel and leave a like if you like this video, and if you don't, why don't you? Why not? Why don't you like this video? Yes. So if you know my nationality, comment down below and win a shout out for the next episode. I guess that's all that I have for you guys today. This is Calejandro, signing off.